Hey loves, welcome back. Long time no see. I've had a couple of weeks break here from YouTube. It actually wasn't intentionally. If I'm honest, I felt a little bit uninspired. Like I just didn't want to bung up content for the sake of it. So I took a little break and I figured it's better to kind of have something decent to talk about rather than just create for the sake of it. So I'm back. And this is a bit of a random video. I've been trying lots of new products recently, discovering very old things that actually I really quite like. So I thought I'd just go through a bunch of stuff that I'm really enjoying right now. A couple of these products, one in particular is an absolute game changer and one of the best products I've tried in a really long time. So this isn't really technically monthly faves because I've not done a monthly fave in forever, but this is kind of just stuff I'm really enjoying right now that I'd like to share with you. So yeah, a bit of a random one, but some really fun products. And if you're here, I know that you love skincare, you love cosmetics, hair products, all kinds of things. We love all the things here. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We are growing our little family here, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, do all the things. But without further ado, let's go through stuff I'm really loving right now. First thing is the product that's absolutely blown my mind, not only my mind but my teenage daughter too. We are both obsessed. We've nearly gone through half a bottle. We've only had it a couple of weeks, and it's by JVN. So JVN is Jonathan Van Ness's hair brand. Jonathan Van Ness, we're obsessed with him. We're huge Queer Eye fans. If you don't watch Queer Eye, you need to watch it. I think I cry every single episode. Jonathan Van Ness is an incredible hairdresser, and he's released his own hair brand, hair care range that you can get in the States, and in the UK it's exclusive to Space NK. It's only been out a matter of weeks, and we went to Space NK a few weeks ago, and my daughter in particular, she was one that was like, I want to try the hair oil, and I hadn't heard about this, but I'm so pleased we did. So this is the complete pre-wash scalp oil. It is quite pricey. It's 50 mils and it's £24. I'll show you the bottle inside. It's just so good. So we've used half already, which seems like a lot, but I'd say this is probably 6 uses, maybe 4 or 6 uses between us. And basically you pop it on your scalp about 15 minutes before you wash it. It says 15 minutes. For me, the ingredients are so beautiful and so hydrating and impressive. I feel like the longer you can leave it on, the better. So you drop it onto your scalp, massage it in, take a little bit in the palms of your hands and take it down the lengths and ends of your hair. And it just provides so much sort of treatment and hydration. I have been kind of struggling. Wow. I have been struggling a little bit with a dry scalp, which has been dragging. And the Philip Kingsley products for dry scalps have helped a lot, but this product has just like made a really big difference. It's a very lightweight oil, smells incredible. Massage it in, like I said, you take it through your lengths and ends. It washes out, obviously, because it's an oil, you need to just be careful when you wash it. A good 2 solid shampoos afterwards, but your hair after, and Ellie feels the same, and she's got a very different hair type to me. Your hair feels so soft and bouncy and hydrated. It doesn't weigh it down. It really moisturizes and softens the hair, and moisturizes and softens the scalp. I don't think that's a thing, but really helps clear away any flaky bits and really moisturize and hydrate the scalp. It's absolutely incredible. We will 1,000,000% buy this again. I'm not sure if you're supposed to use it every time you wash your hair, but we have been, because we love it so much. I use a lot of dry shampoos and root sprays and cover up grey hair sprays and everything, so the products do dry out my hair and they do dry out my scalp, and this is absolutely beautiful, worth every penny. I am so excited to try other products. We are definitely buying more, definitely. Next thing is the lip product that I am wearing. It's by Kylie Jenner. This is the Lip Shine Lacquer. Now, I have a couple of her lip kits and I am a fan. I know some people either hate or love the Kylie Jenner lip kit kind of matte liquid lipstick formulation. I quite enjoy it. I find that they're very opaque, they're long lasting, they don't dry out my lips, very smooth. I am a fan. I do like them. And this is, I believe, a newer formulation. So this has the opacity, the coverage of the kind of matte liquid lipsticks that she's very famous for, but this is a Lip Shine Lacquer. Lasts a really long time, but it has a shine to it, like a lacquer shine to it. And I like this shade in particular. It's called 90s Baby, and I feel like this is why I love it so much. Being in my 40s, I feel like this shade in particular is really nostalgic to me. I think 90s Baby is it's just the perfect name. Like, if you've watched any of my videos, I know I have a lot of nudes and lip colours like this, like a whole bunch, but just there's something about this shade in particular and the kind of shiny formulation. It does give me 90s vibes, and I absolutely blimmin' love it. Let's show you on the back of my hand. Hold on, let's get it on there properly. It's, oh, look at the colour. It's very like, oh, what's the word, like heather shimmer. Do you remember heather shimmer? It was like a Rimmel thing. Oh, I've got a Rimmel product I want to talk about, but I really love it. How much was this? £16. So it's, you know, it's up there in price. Been wearing it non-stop. Yeah, love it. 90s Baby. Yes. Let's wipe this off before I get it anywhere. Now mentioning heather shimmer, I'm sure it was by Rimmel. The Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder. This stuff is as cheap as chips. The packaging is disgustingly cheap and just crap. Utter crap. I think it's like £3.50. I've got the translucent one, and so again as Ellie, and it's yeah, 001 translucent. The ingredients probably aren't that great. It's cheaper than the Starbucks, right? But as a touch-up kind of pressed powder, mattifying powder goes, it's really nice. Ellie, she's got great skin right now, so she wears a little bit of concealer and then just kind of mattifies with this. I mean, it's not practical, it's not great to put in your handbag. It is quite talky and chalky, I'll be honest, but it just does a really good job. There is a little bit of coverage there. I know it says translucent. I don't think it's that translucent, but I'm going to add some more. I just, with like a fluffy brush, it's very 90s. I feel like we're going back. I've seen a trend for the skinny eyebrows again. Absolutely not. Hard pass. Hard pass from me. I've only been just trying to grow out my brows for the last 20 years. But like these lip shades, this kind of powdery look. I know it's all about the glow, but if you like a little bit of a touch-up matte powder, so cheap, so cheap. Anyway, I've gone from really matte. We're going to move on to something really quite glowy, because I cannot decide if I want full JLo glow or 90s matte. But anyway, this was bought for me actually by my beautiful friend Laura, and I hadn't got around to trying it or using it. It's by the brand Pai, P-A-I. Ooh, and it is the Impossible Glow. So this is like a skin serum treatment serum thing that's really, I mean, it's that colour. It's super bronzy. It's got hyaluronic acid and sea kelp, and it's a bronzing drops basically. So how I like to use it, obviously I'm fake tanned up to the max right now, and I do use my like James Reed Click and Glow tan drops on my face, but because I exfoliate a lot, the tan on my face never quite matches my body, and I try and balance it out, and this is a great product to do it. It's very bronze. I'll put some on my hand so you can see. It looks ridiculous. Like when I first got it, I was like, how am I going to wear this? So it looks like this, like proper full-on bronze. That's too much. But when you add a little bit to, say, the whole of your face, and you rub it in. So I do my skincare, do my SPF, then I put this on. Can you see that? Just that touch of colour when it's blended out. It doesn't go like orangey, but it adds that touch of colour and that beautiful glow. So I pop this on underneath my foundation, so it helps me with the tan aspect, gives me that glow. But what I love about it is that it dries down. It completely dries down, so it doesn't feel oily or greasy. There's no slip to it. Like once it's on, it feels invisible. You can't feel it. You just have, I'm hoping that's picking up there, you just have this touch of beautiful bronze colour with that shimmer. You could wear this on its own if you wanted to, for you know, a little bit of oomph. You could use it as a highlight. For me, it's a little bit too bronzy as a highlighter, but I think as a bronzer and as a makeup base, it's beautiful. You could mix this in with the foundation as well, but especially when I fake tanned, and in the summer this is really going to come into its own, and I love it. I love just that it dries down and it's invisible and it doesn't move. Such a beautiful product. So those are the three things I've really been loving. Like, you know when you find something that you look forward to using? I feel like that about those. Let's go through a few things that I'm a bit undecided about. The new MACStack mascara. This is an infinite build volume and length mascara. I got a mini. I love it when brands do minis because mascaras for me are either hit or miss, and to invest and buy a full size sometimes is really wasteful. And actually with mascaras I find that by the time you've used half, the formulation has dried out a little bit anyway, and you always get a full size brush. So the packaging is super fancy. I'm wearing it today. I would say this is more of like a volume mascara. Ellie really didn't like it. She thought it was just too clumpy. Her lashes are slightly shorter and she found it too clumpy. So it adds definite volume and thickness. Again, I feel like this is a very 90s looking mascara when it was very like as black as you can get it and as much on your lashes as possible. If you're looking for fine lengthening wispy mascara, this definitely isn't it. I quite like the brush. It's got a brush that reminds me a little bit of the Benefit. They're Real. It's like a rubbery, slightly painful brush. So I'm undecided. I have been wearing it a few times. It takes a little bit of work, but I mean, what do you think? It's pretty, but it's not my favourite, and I don't think I'd repurchase it. One product that I don't think I'd repurchase is the Maybelline Colossal Curl Bounce. Again, this has had loads of hype and people seem to love this. It's got a good size brush, quite bristly, slight curve to it. Superdrug just love a big label, don't they? Like, I hate all this labelage. Anyway, it's just okay. It's all right. Like, it doesn't blow my mind. I don't put it on and get excited and go, oh, this is pretty. It just does a good job. And I know that's, I want a lot for my products. I want to put on a mascara, like, I know it's expensive, like the Gucci mascara. You put that on and you're like, yes, yes. This is like, yeah, you know. So again, not my favourite. People love this. And another thing that I'm really torn about, a really old school brand, KLORANE. This one, dry shampoo. Now, I think I remember trying this maybe like 10 years ago plus. It was one of like the first dry shampoo brands out there, I'm sure of it. And this is the dry shampoo with oat milk, ultra gentle dark hair version. And I'm really torn. When it said dark hair version, I did expect it to have like a brown tint to it. I've got it on today, but it comes out orange, like bright. I'll spray some on my hands so you can see bright orange. As a dry shampoo on your hair, it does an incredible job, probably up there with Living Proof and such a good dry shampoo. But I've got a root spray on, but it leaves my scalp looking really orange. So I don't know if there's a clear version or I don't know, but for dark hair, I'm not sure about that. Hold on. Can you see that? Oh, it's really cold. There. So this is the powder. So it comes out. Let's see if I can get a bit more on. That is freezing. It comes out like this. Oh, that is so cold. There, look, see that powder? So there's a lot of amazing powder to it. You can see all of that lovely powder. So all of this, and like when you rub it through, oh gosh, it does dissipate off of the hair, and it does do a fantastic job of reducing the grease. But then I have this little bit of orange residue that kind of sticks on my scalp. So I half love it, and I will continue using it. But I just wish, I'm going to see if there's like a clear version, because as a dry shampoo on your hair, it's incredible, but very orange, very orange. I think that's about it, random video. But the JVN hair oil, the lip, I've really been enjoying those. They're, you know, sometimes you go through periods where you get excited about product and then you don't. They make me excited about product again. I have ordered a couple more things. I've ordered the KVN, is it KVN Kat Von D? Yeah, it's not Kat Von D anymore, is it? But the Good Apple Foundation, which went viral, I don't know, a year ago, 6 months ago. It was everywhere, sold out. And I've had my beady eye on it and I caved. So I've ordered the Good Apple Foundation because I ordered her gel contour. Everyone's loving that. One of my best friends, Lara, messaged me and said, I've tried this, you've got to try it. It's really light and it blends beautifully. I'm a big fan of the Charlotte Tilbury contour. So I was thinking I might do a comparison. If you want to see this, hit the thumbs up or let me know in the comments. A comparison against the Charlotte Tilbury contour that everybody loves against the KVD to see where we are, and maybe a try on with that good Apple foundation on someone that's nearly 43. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting back into the feet of trying new stuff, and I don't know if it's a change of the weather, but anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for your time. I know this was random, so I appreciate it if you're still here. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you really soon. Take care.